Okay, guys, we're going to talk about spinning today, okay? And the philosophy behind spinning. Now, I'm a Kaiser, Schwinn, and Reebok master spinner, but you don't care about that, okay? But I've been spinning for a while, so it really doesn't matter. But the thing is, different styles of spin are based on cadence, okay, and functionality. So, number one, the bike, okay? Right after I talk, right off the bat is hip hinge. This is a hip hinge, right here, this part right here. When you lift this up, the seat should be activated right here. Now, you don't want somebody sitting here riding with their knees up in their face. You want them to be coming in here, good extension. So when they're riding, okay, so nice and comfortable. Here's the other thing. People start to ride, what's comfortable, they start to point their toe down. Do not point your toe down, okay? You want to make sure that the feet are parallel. Now, this easy position right here, I call this number one. It's a comfortable position to go to. I could spin here for an hour if I had to, okay? Then we start to activate the top of the quads. Again, pushing down. Then, core is activated. Back of the glutes, right? Then we can take it to a tuck position, which is number four, okay? Now, at all times, there has to be tension. Now, you'll know by the flywheel, if someone is spinning out of control, their feet will come out. Well, safety. There is a red button or red lever here. What you do is you push it, and it's a brake. Now, it's an emergency brake. Now, if they don't have it on their bike because it's an older bike, what you can do is then turn the tension up as fast as you can. You tell people that, because if they don't, the bottom of these spurs will take the hair and skin off their shin. Okay? I'll only do it once. Okay? So, part of the spin too is number one, cueing. Cueing is you see somebody, when you tell them to spin going uphill, and all of a sudden they're spinning and they're going very fast, okay? You don't want to do that, okay? So what you do is you listen for the flywheel. The flywheel is going to go shh, 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 and it'll go a little bit more. And I'd be able to tell based on the flywheel's rotation, okay? Now, music, because music is very, very important, okay? Reason why is because the cadence and the backbeat is what you are spinning to. So it's obviously a fast song, you're going to be spinning to something around 140 to 150 RPMs, 130 to 160 in that range. 160 might be a little too fast, 130, 125 and up. Here's the thing, when you download your music, make sure you go on to any site, YouTube, whatever, iTunes, and you look for RPM songs with a cadence of 120 to 140 in that range, okay? And base your plan or your class based on that, okay? So you'll have your warm-up, you'll have your hill climb, your intervals and sprints in there in between, okay? Now, other thing is, don't let anyone stop spinning completely. So you got a new person in the class, they've never done it before, tell them to keep the tension down, but don't go nuts and then stop, because what will happen is blood pressure will drop, okay? And then that person sitting on here will now be on the ground, okay? So you don't want to do that. Again, you as an instructor, you're going to start off on the bike, but you really don't want to be on the bike too long. You want to be walking around, checking people's form, motivating them, getting in their head so that they don't get lost, because remember, this is a stationary bike. Stationary means it's not moving anywhere, and the damn thing only has one wheel. So you can get a person in the class that all of a sudden starts to just daydream. You don't want that. Get off your bike, be in their face, make them push, okay? That's why you have all these different, flywheel classes and spin and speed and all these different types of spin classes out there that involve upper body movement. At the end of the day, it's a spin class. It's for your legs. Now, we will add resistance, but at no time do you have them grab weights while they're on the bike. Lower pressure on their back, it's just really stupid. What you do is wait for them to get off the bike, then you can use bands or TRX or weight step. Okay? Well, what else? Well, that's about it. Okay? Towel! Finally. If they're doing a spin class, they better bring a towel. Because what happens is, when they sweat, it goes onto the wheel, onto the flywheel. That's why you see some of these bikes have rust on it, because of the sweat. The salt on here gets into. So again, you're going to sweat if you're spinning. So have a towel. Now when it comes to wiping the bike off, tell them don't spray the bikes. Spray the towel or the paper towels they use to wipe the bikes down, okay? I guess that's about it. If they have clips, these have clips. If they have clips, they know how to ride. If they don't have clips, well, tell them how to use them. But you clip your feet in these, okay? Now, when you're putting your feet in bumps, make sure you're about an inch away from the front. Because if not, you're going to jam it in the front, your feet are going to fall asleep. The key of this is you want their ride to be enjoyable. They're going to say, oh, my crotch hurts and all this other stuff. Well, if your crotch hurts, number one, grab a damn gel seat from Walmart for $19, and then your crotch will stop hurting, okay? So we want to get them